Today, we're cooking a mussel recipe, written by the ancient Roman Epicus in the 1st century BC, right here in Ephesus. This video was filmed at a distance that does not pose a risk to any cultural properties. My pan is preheating in the oven, so first I'll grab that. And now I can start chopping my leeks. Leeks were a popular vegetable in the Roman period. They ate a lot of things like leeks and onions, cabbages, and greens, because of course they didn't have our modern-day vegetables like tomatoes, zucchini, or green beans. Now I can move on to our sauce. We've got black pepper, an interesting herb known as rue, some honey, a little of the fermented fish sauce known as garum or liquamen, and possum. I'll start with the pepper. Originally, there isn't any honey in this recipe, but since Epicus adds it to almost every single recipe, I decided to add just a spoon or two. Romans loved the balance of salty and sweet. Now all that's left is seawater to make it nice and salty. I'll give it a mix. The mussels of Ephesus were made famous by Archistratos, who traveled throughout the Hellenistic world and recorded the foods he encountered. He mentioned that the smell of mussels would waft from Ephesus the second he stepped foot in the city. Now I'll add my mussel mixture into my hot pan. And my mussels are ready for the oven. They'll just need to cook for 5 or 10 minutes. In the meantime, I can clean up my table and get ready to serve. After 2,000 years, the smell of mussels is wafting through the air of Ephesus again. This video was filmed at a distance that does not pose a risk to any cultural properties. Now all that's left to do is garnish. I'm using a little more dried rue and the fresh version as well. And there you have it, our delicious ancient mussel recipe. After 2,000 years, it was an absolute pleasure to cook this recipe in Ephesus again. Thank you for joining us on this incredible journey as we continue to cook our way through the archaeological sites of Türkiye.